Hey, what's going on, everybody? Temperistic here, back again for another DVD video, trying to get you accustomed and showing you the ropes of all the killers in the game. A lot of new players coming to the game because of the Five Nights at Freddy DLC, and I hope that you're not just going to play Springtrap. I hope you'll try out all the other killers because they are a lot of fun, and some of them are even better than Springtrap, just to let you know. So if you're having trouble winning games, maybe you want to switch to another killer that has a stronger power. Who knows? But today we are going to be running Spirit. I know it says Tommy there. This is a skin for her. If you want to know what she actually looks like, there you go. And then I have a Shady Sunbather skin. Then we have the, Attack on Titan Warhammer skin. But this is, I forget what they were called. It doesn't say. It is licensed. Oh, there on the bottom. The, I think it's, John Jito? Anyway, there's a guy. He's really good at making, art and skins, and, he has his own style, and they brought it over to Dead by Daylight. Really cool skins. Really scary skins, especially with the artists and the dredge. But anyway, let's get down to the nitty gritty. So, she is a spirit, so when you think spirit, maybe she can go through things, something like that. And while she can't phase through solid objects, she actually can phase around the map. So basically, you just tap and hold down the power button, and then once it happens, you let it go. And then she departs from her physical body, and she leaves behind a stationary husk. And while it's active, she can traverse freely to new locations. So basically, she gets an insane speed boost. Survivors cannot see where she is when she is moving through the non-physical realm. But they do hear if she's getting closer to them. They do get an audio cue, so they can kind of tell. Yeah, she can't go through physical objects, and then you can't see survivors when you're using her power either. And you may think, oh well, what's so great about her power? Well, let's say that you're running through, grass, you can still see the grass or the bushes or whatever move when a survivor goes through, and you can still see their scratch marks. So as long as you can still see their scratch marks, it's all good, And also, if you're wearing headphones, you can still hear them. You can still hear them moan if they're injured. You can still hear their footsteps and all that if they try to change directions. And then once you come out of that, you let go of the button or whatever, and then you can instantly hit the person. And then, yeah, she gets her speed boost for a little bit, for a couple seconds after she gets done using her power. And then it depletes, and then the bar will fill up again. Then you can use it. It will replenish over time. And yeah, she's a simple killer. Just activate it, get a speed boost, let it go. Take your finger off the button once you get close to someone, and then hit them, and then rinse repeat. There is a mind game with her. She has one of the best mind games around pallets in the game, where you can pretend to use her power by just standing still, because she does leave a husk behind, and people will think that you're going to be using her power. But instead you're just standing still. So you can try to mind game it. It is a little bit of a gamble because it's been overused. She's been out for a while now. So, people. I only recommend doing it if you're around like a long pallet or around the shack, somewhere where you kind of have to break the pallet. So instead of breaking the pallet, you can kind of mind game. Or you can use her power and try to get to the other side of the pallet before they vault. So yeah, she's a lot of fun with that. And then her add-ons, we're going to be using, objectively, everyone says these are her two best add-ons by far. Muddy Sports Day Cap, which just increases her movement speed by 10% when she is using her power. And then Rusty Flute, it just increases the charge rate of her power by 40%, which is really nice. A lot of people use Mother-Daughter Ring. It is risky. It increases her movement speed by 25%. This got heavily nerfed. I believe it used to be, I don't know if I want to say 75% faster, but they did nerf it. But when you use it, scratch marks are no longer visible, so you kind of have to rely on your headset. And then Teacup isn't really that good. It just instantly recharges Haunting after breaking a powder wall. So these are her two best perks, or add-ons for her power. I highly recommend you use them. They make it, so where you can use her power more frequently, and she also moves a little bit faster when she's in the phase realm. And then we're just using the Wreath for extra blood points. Lethal Pursuer, it just means that at the beginning of the game, I'll be able to see where all the survivors are for 9 seconds. And then any other aura reading perks that I have, like Friends Till the End, I'll be able to use the aura reading ability from it for 2 seconds longer. So this one is Chucky's. It just means that once I hook a survivor, if they are the obsession, somebody else will become the obsession, and I'll be able to see where they are. If I hook someone that is not the obsession, then I'll be able to see where the obsession is. And then the obsession will become exposed for 20 seconds, and I'll be able to down them with just 1 hit instead of 2. So this is better than Barbecue and Chili, because Barbecue and Chili, if they're too close to you, you won't be able to see where anybody is. And then we've got No Way Out. Every time you hook a survivor, you get a token. For each token, once the exit gates are powered and they've done all the gens, and they try to interact with one of the switches to open the gate, they will notice that it's going to get blocked by the entity, and then it's going to happen for 12 seconds, plus an additional 12 seconds for each token. You have up to 60 seconds. And then, once again, we're running Hex, No One Escapes Death, because we have, kind of an end game build a little bit. So, let's get started. And then, of course, the last perk, Hex Noed, you saw it in the last game with Clown. I instantly just down people as long as they don't destroy my totem. But that only happens at the end of the game. So we have 2 end-game perks in case we get run over. And then we have our aura reading perk for the in-game. No gen slowdown. A little bit of risky, but if we're good, if we're diligent with their ability, then we're not going to need the gen slowdown perks. The game, not bad. Not bad. I feel confident. So yeah, we see them over there. They spawn on a gen, and this is what happens when you use their power. So this is a pretty common area to spawn in, by the way. And we know one more person is here, so we're gonna get another hit there. Very nice. So I'll show you what her power looks like when you're chasing someone. We actually lost him there, surprisingly. So, oh, there you are. And let's see if we can get him. Got him. And then we're gonna hit this gen. And then I'll show you what it looks like when you hook somebody with Friends Till the End. Yep, they have flashlights, no big deal. All you gotta do is look down, and they can't do anything. Oh, they're right there. That's funny that it chose her. Yeah, it's randomly selected. By the way. And the reason why she went down is because Friends Till the End instantly downs them. Now, here is the issue. We don't have any hooks, so I actually am going to just leave her there. And we'll go about our day. So it's okay if you don't hook them, It still slows down the survivors. And once again, they're running boons! Gosh darn it. Oh, looks like they were working on it. I'm gonna have to hit it again. Oh, yep. Hello. Hello, Governor. I'll tunnel you, I don't care. He's gonna drop this pallet. We're gonna activate our power, catch up to him. And down he goes. So you see why she's a good killer. We're gonna put him down here. See who our next person is. Oh, I see her. I'm actually gonna break this. Yep, and that's how you do that. You can instantly hit them. Kind of messed up there. All good. It's not that hard to play around if you're a survivor. It really isn't. It really isn't at all. And she kind of messed up there. I don't know why she greeted the pallet like that. We'll see if we have a hook for her this time. We actually can take her to the basement. We can't take her to the basement. I thought it was right here. It's not, so we'll just put her down on this hook. And somebody is up top. Is he in here? No? Oh, there you are. Hello. Alright, he's got sprint bursts. We have sprint bursts as well. We might actually leave him here. I do want to get this God pallet though. And he kind of messed up there. God pallet, meaning there's no way that we can get him without getting that pallet. Oh my god, that was actually kind of lucky, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wow, you actually can't. I was about to say you can't shine the flashlight through that. You actually can. Let's see if they're doing this, Jen. They are. Oh, they're running away. I'm not sure if she's slower than other killers. I would think she is because her power is really strong. Eh, he messed up. We don't have to kick that. We have our power. Yep. And I think I might have messed up there. Swing! Yeah, I messed up there, see? Yeah. He's gonna go back to this one. And we get him. I think I'm gonna hook him down here. Is there a gen above me? Thought I heard one being worked on. I want to go hit this movie scene one. I say movie scene because this is from the first Saw movie, where the guy cut off his leg to survive. We're gonna hit this one too. Break open these doors. So it's easier for the killer to move around. It did look like I was going to grab him. Unfortunately, the grab animation, it favors survivors over killers. So if they complete the gen at the same time the grab animation would happen, it goes to them. And then also if they get off the gen at the same time that I grab them, it once again goes to them. Why is there... Okay, I'm like, is someone trying to sabotage the hook here? A lot of scratch marks. We have more than one person there. Alright, that's fine. Use our power again. Catch up. And they're all kind of messing up with their vaults there. What are they? I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, these guys. I'm not sure what they're doing. Once again, I might have to drop her. I might be able to get to this hook. Okay, we're good. So he's working on this gen over here. Kick it. And he might be in a locker. Maybe not. Alright, we're leaving. Go up here. And hello. He's gonna go to the other god pallet. This is one of the worst rooms you can be in as killer because there's two god pallets. There's two god pallets on the map. You have to break these most of the time. I highly recommend that you do. Yeah, they're just too good for survivors. Both of them. Get rid of the both of them immediately. Alright, this one we're gonna try. Oh, he's actually gonna... Oh, he has life, that's why. Okay. He didn't take that pallet. Oh, he's taking this pallet, I see. Wow, he's pretty good. Well, actually, I mean, I thought he was gonna vault over and not, not go all the way around. Either way, I got him. So they're working on a gen underneath me. I can hear it. It's our first kill. All right, nice. Remember, even if they get all the gens done, we have our end game build. We're not worried at all. And we're using our power to catch up again. They're booking it, they're booking it, they're running. Wow, I was not expecting them to get the gen done that fast. Alright, now you're going to see our left perk activate. Yep, now we know that they're over here. And we can instantly down them. Hello, you're down. Just like that. And we'll take you over here. They're going to be looking for our totem, which we don't know where it is. It is over there, over yonder. That's another down. We saw the scratch marks. And we're going to put you over here. And friends till the end, so we know where the last person is. This is a pretty crazy build. And you might be able to get the hatch, we'll see. We'll see. Yep, he did get it. Okay, that's fun. That's a W. So yeah, pretty crazy build with Francilien, Noed, and No Way Out working simultaneously at the end game there. We get the information where they are. We get the insta down because they don't expect the No Way Out. They definitely don't expect the Noed. And then once we hook them, we go after the next person with Francilien. And if they are, let me read this again here. When you hook a survivor that is not the obsession becomes exposed. Is their aura. When you hook the obsession, another random screams. So, yeah, you can't. I mean, there's no problem with hooking the obsession here, but if you hook someone that is not the obsession, they won't know that you can see them. You know, I mean, if it's at the end of the game, they should know that, hey, we know he has friends till the end because it'll tell them in the bottom right hand corner. But you know, they'll just at the end of the game, you know, they'll just maybe forget or something, and I think that person forgot, which is why they were walking instead of running. But yeah, that was a fun game. They had the BS syringe. Yeah, but that was a good game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned how to play Spirit. Very fun killer. You can just zoom around the map, especially if you use some of her other add-ons. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, and I will see you in the next one where we are down to Legion. Ooh, he's a lot of fun. You can't use pals against him.